Tandem Nomads, episode 131. Nomad Nation, it's your turn. I want to know what's happening in your world and what is in your mind right now. Hello, Nomad Nation. Welcome to Tandem Nomads, the podcast show and entrepreneurship platform designed to help you grow a successful portable business and thrive in your global nomadic life. This is your host, Emel Deregi. I'm a business and marketing coach and the founder of Tandem Nomads. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a regular listener, I want you to know how much I appreciate that you tune in and that you take this moment together, wherever you are, in your car, in your workout, in your kitchen, during your walk. So I really love the fact that I can be with you and share this moment with you. Thank you so much for tuning in so regularly into every episode. This means the world to me. And if this is the first time you're tuning in, big welcome to you. I'm so excited that you joined us, and I hope that you'll be with us for this journey for a long time. So if this is your first time, I might need to give you a little bit of a background what Tandem Nomads is about very shortly. So Tandem Nomads started from a need to speak about the dual career challenges and all the challenges that come with being an expat partner and moving from a country to another. We're trying to build our own source of fulfillment and our own source of revenue, independence, and joy. So I'm an expat partner myself, and I've been running my own business from the first day that I left my job to move abroad with my husband. I started a consulting business and been running it for 6 years. While on this journey, I was first of all feeling quite lonely in this journey of trying to build my business on the move with not many entrepreneurs out there who could really understand the challenges that I had to make my business portable, and I had to figure it out all on my own. And that was very lonely, I have to say. And the second thing was also the fact that while on this journey, I've met with amazing expat partners around the world who are so talented, who have been building amazing career before they joined this adventure, and they happily accepted this partnership and this adventure to live on the move, which is really amazing opportunity. But along the years, something that if you're an expat partners, you might know, comes the moment where you start questioning your worth, you start questioning, your what you can do, your career, your source of revenue, your source of stability, financial independence. And I've met with a lot of amazing women, particularly, who unfortunately over the time started losing confidence and had a huge identity loss and struggled up to sometimes depression, and the worst case scenarios, resentment and difficult relationships in the couple while living on the move. So this is a problem that I've seen a lot, and I was getting very passionate over the years of what can I do about it. And the first time I listened to my first podcast show, that was my aha moment to say, oh, mine, this is time to talk about this issue. This is how I can contribute. So I started it as a side gig, this podcast show, a side gig of my own business in marketing and communication consulting. And down the road, in a year and a half later, it was just amazing to see the response I got over this podcast. And I decided to make it my full-time passion and my full-time business. So I shut off my consulting firm and focused on building Tandem Nomads as the platform to help expat partners build their portable business. So I'm a business and marketing coach. I use my experience in advertising, marketing, and also what I've learned on my journey building my business on the move to help other expat partners build their own portable business and make their own source of revenue while living on the move. Over the years, I have to say, I'm really excited to see that there's more and more people who join Tandem Nomads who are not necessarily expat partners, but who do want to build a successful portable business. So that's in a nutshell, the story behind Tandem Nomads. Very shortly, I could talk hours about this, but I've been really so grateful for this journey, what it has led us together, and I hope that we'll continue this journey many years ahead together. So talking about that, I have been sharing in most of this episode a lot of tips about how to grow a portable business. I also brought in some amazing guests who've been sharing their journey and inspiring us about how they managed to build their own portable business. I feel so blessed about this. And once a year for me, it's really important to make a pause and to reflect, okay, what are we going to do next? So if you look at Tandem Nomads podcast episodes from the first episode to today, it's night and day, and hopefully we'll keep improving. I'm working hard to always try to put out the best I can for you out there. So I want to make sure that everything I put out there is really relevant to you. And these episodes are all about serving you and providing you as much insights and tips that I can. So in order to do that, it's really important for me to be able to understand where you are in your journey. We've been evolving together through this journey. And if I don't pause a minute to really listen to you and really listen to what you need and where are you in your journey, then it will be hard for me to really know how I can support you. And this is why I want to invite you today to respond back to this episode with very, very simple questions. This time I'm not putting up a huge survey. I do that every year. I put a survey, and if you listen to Tandem Nomads, how much I insist on staying tuned with your audience and making sure that you understand everybody's needs and the importance of doing your market research, but also keep doing it and updating it regularly. So I try to do what I preach, but this time I'm going to do it very simple, because I want to see a little bit how we can improve the process to make it easy for you. And that's another thing that is important for me. I know that since when I started, there were just a couple of podcast episodes for expats. And nowadays, I'm so excited to see so many podcasts out there, not only for expats, so many blogs for expats, so much content out there. And on top of it, general content that's not only for expats. So I know that we can get so overwhelmed with a lot of this. So for me, it's very important to not put quantity out there, but focus on quality. And this is why I'm very respectful of your time, and I want you to know that. So I don't want to take any minute of your time that is not worth it for you. So I've been thinking how I can shorten this. So all I'd love you to do, Nomad Nation, whether you've been listening to this episode for a while, to this podcast show for a long time, or if you're new and you resonate with building a portable business that gives you freedom and that gives you flexibility of lifestyle, or if you're an expat partner struggling to build your career on the move, this is your place. That's for sure. This is where you can find your support. But I need to know more exactly what you need. So please go to tandemnomads.com/131, and there you'll find a simple link where I will ask you some questions by email. And these are very simple questions. I'm going to actually give them to you right away. So the first question is, what is your main goal or focus for this second half of 2019? So at the time where this episode is being aired is in the summer, August 2019, and I'm preparing the next steps for the fall, and I want to make sure that it is fitting to your goals. So I'd love to know, what are your goals for the second half of 2019? The second question is, what is your biggest challenge to achieve this goal? I want to know where you struggle, Nomad Nation. Where are your challenges, and what have you been done to solve them? So I would love you to give me as much information as you can, but obviously you can keep it as simple as you can, as you want. But that would be so helpful to know, where do you struggle, because that's my mission here, is to support you with those challenges. The third question is a bit broader, but I'm curious to know, what tips or insights would you like to see more of in Tandem Nomads, especially if you've been listening to this episode, to this show for a long time? You know that I provide 1 week an inspiration with a guest. Usually they have their own business and they share how they've grown their business, or they have an expertise in one field. For example, top of my head, I think of Lisa Furlan, for example, who showed us how to self-publish a book and things like that. And really am excited to see so many expat partners now who have some great expertise who can share with you. I'd love to bring them on the show. But then one episode with a guest, and the second one is just with me. It's you and me, where I share with you a mini course for each episode, a mini class where I share with you some guidance on how to build a portable business and how to grow it, how to take it to the next level. So these are the type of topics I share. And please, if you have not yet listened to these episodes, I really invite you to go and check these previous episodes so you can have an idea. But I really want to know whether you've been listening to the podcast for a long time or this is new, what type of content would help you? What would you like to see more of? And what would you like to continue? What would you like to stop? The more insights you can give me about your experience listening to the show, the better it will be for me to serve you as much as I can and the best I can. So these are the key questions you'll see once you go to tandemnomads.com/131. You'll just download click on that link, and then you'll receive these questions, and all you have to do is to answer them really simply. It's very short, and there's one final question. It's very easy. All you have to do is click, and if there's only one question I'd love you to answer without even having to type anything, you just click it into it, register the answer. I would love you to tell me in which situation you are. So there are basically, based on my experience, 3 types of listeners in this show. So please let me know which one you are. Number 1 is, are you looking for a business idea, or are you looking to get more clarity on your business idea or your business ideas? So I'd love you to tell me that. Number 2, are you looking to launch your business? It means that you already know what you want to do, but you don't know where to start and what to do about it. Or maybe you already have a business, but you're not making regular revenue. Please let me know if this is your case. And the third situation is, are you looking to take your business to the next level? Maybe you already have a business, you're already making revenue, and you're looking to take it to the next level. Or you're also looking at making your business model more portable. That would be also something that will be included in this third category, especially if you're already making revenue. All right, so these are the 3 situations. And I would so much love to hear from you. Every episode, I'm here talking to you, but this time I want to hear you. So Nomad Nation, I want to thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time. I'm so thrilled to be on this journey with you, and I'm here to serve you as much as I can. So let me know how I can help. So go to tandemnomads.com/131, and I can't wait to hear from you. And you know that I'm reachable. You can leave any comments below this episode when you go to the page of this episode, or in any other social media platform. You'll find me on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm always reachable and happy to connect with you. And also, once you receive the survey, you can also directly reach out to me if you want to add anything. Please let me know. Thank you so much, Nomad Nation. Once again, go to tandemnomads.com/131, and I look forward to connecting with you. It is so important for me to be able to hear you and to understand what are your needs and how I can support you. As usual, Nomad Nation, make sure to turn your challenges into great opportunities.